Hello, everyone. Happy Whinypaluza Wednesday.
No need to whine, it's Whinypaluza Wednesday. Have some wine and join us on Whinypaluza Wednesday with the Greene family.
Thank you, honey.
Yep.
Are you a happy girl?
Yep.
Tell everyone why you're so happy today.
I had a snow day today, and I have another snow day tomorrow.
Give me 5. Happy snow day.
Yay.
Thank you, honey.
Love you.
Love you. So if you live near me in Buffalo, New York, you probably had a snow day, and you probably have another snow day tomorrow. So let us know where you live and how the weather is. And if you live near me, tell me how you're spending your snow day. I'll tell you what I want to do.
Okay, I'm just checking to make sure you're live everywhere you're supposed to be.
Do you know what I want to do?
Curl up on the couch, binge watch our show
With a
until
blanket.
3 a.m. when you finish it.
Well, I'm not going to do that to you. So tell everyone what we're watching.
What are we? I think it's called Fool Me. Yes, Fool Me Once.
Okay, so we're watching Fool Me Once on Netflix. Who's watching it?
Yes.
It is so good. We just finished episode 5, and Seth is not a binger. He's not a binger.
No.
He wants to watch one episode at a time.
Right? I will. If she let me, I would stretch that. I would make it take weeks and weeks to finish that.
How would you do that?
I just wouldn't. Maybe I watch an episode a week, like old school real TV. Then you have something to look forward to all week. You binge it all, you're done in 3 days, and then you have no show.
Oh, I have another show. I have shows lined up for you.
That's great.
So I posted on Facebook that we're watching this show, and all of these women were like, I'm watching it. People were like, I binged that in one night. I just
watch 8 hours of TV in a row. Fries your brain.
So here's my thought. It's so good.
It is very good.
They leave me hanging, and then I want to know what's next.
That's how they get you.
Okay, so my topic this week is, we are in January. You've probably been wondering about goals and resolutions, and where is it? Where is the blog topic?
What's going on? How come you didn't do this in December?
Where's the topic on
New Year's?
So this year we're doing planning for this week. We're doing planning for 2024. And on one of my live episodes, I said that I hadn't planned my goals, and Seth wasn't very happy with that and was like,
well, I was like, it too long.
He was like, you better get on it.
Yes.
Well, I realized when I sat down to write this that it came like spewing out of me because it was all in my head, and I had to get it onto paper.
Other people have already gone to the gym for their New Year's resolution and quit. Well, I mean, now you're going to tell them your goals.
Okay, so I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what your goals are for the new year. I would love to hear your reflections on the year before.
Comment.
I started writing this. There is a blog at whinypaluza.com with the details of what I'm about to say, because I'm never going to cover the details of what I wrote.
Of all of it. Can't get to all of it.
So I started out reflecting, because reflecting helps me kind of see where I'm landing. And what did you think about my reflections?
You had a crazy year last year.
I was blown away.
You didn't celebrate your wins enough.
I realized that, and I'm going to tell all of you that, we need to celebrate more what we accomplished, because, man, we should have had like a big toast to putting a pool in. I think we did celebrate when Max got his license. We took him out for dinner, I think.
Yes, we did.
So we did celebrate Max getting his license. I got the car that I've been dreaming about for a few years. Like, there were so many things on my list.
We swam with dolphins.
We swam with dolphins.
That's my favorite part.
Was that your favorite part of the year?
That was my favorite part.
So let's talk about that, because we have our son home for 2 years, 1.5.
Till he heads off to college.
So Max is a junior. So my advice to you and I.
Okay, I'm ready.
Is one of my goals for this year and for next year is to take a family vacation, because I want to plan a vacation with Max while he's on our schedule. And I mean our schedule by the girls' schedule.
Yes.
They're all in the same school district. They all have the same vacations. And as you know, the older they get, all the dates change. College dates are different. When he's working, his work dates will be different. So while we have him home, on the same schedule as the girls. My recommendation is that we plan a vacation for this year
Yep.
and that we plan a vacation for next year.
I would love to.
And my goal is only one vacation a year. I am not that person who wants to take a vacation every quarter for multiple reasons. I don't even know that Max likes vacations. We kind of force family fun on him.
He seemed to enjoy himself on our last trip.
Let's ask him.
Okay.
We will ask him when this is over.
Okay.
Because when I brought up going on a spring vacation,
Right.
he was like, I don't really like to travel.
Well,
Anyways.
it doesn't mean he doesn't like. He just might not like getting there.
International
He might like actually
travel.
being there. He
Okay.
seemed to enjoy the dolphins and navigating us around Disney.
I'm wondering if that's Emma. See, I don't like this. I almost feel like we need to go back to the old way because I like seeing who's commenting.
Well, they need to click the StreamYard link
Oh my
and
God,
allow
stop.
us to be able to see who they are. That would be
Anyways,
helpful.
Emma, I'm guessing that is you. And if it's not, I apologize to
I'm gonna go
whoever
look it up.
suggested that.
I'm gonna go.
So international
Yes,
travel
that is Emma.
is a fantastic idea because my kids
She says, "It is
wasn't
me."
that a good guess? My kids are not beach people. They do not want to go lay on the beach for 5 days.
Nope.
They want to do stuff. And I don't want them to complain that they're bored. So maybe we could get our passports. There's
Renewed.
mine, I think, is still good.
Mine is good.
Maybe the kids have expired. So we need new passports. Maybe we take them internationally and get them excited.
I
Excellent
offered,
idea.
But that's
Okay.
not a spring vacation.
Well, we will plan a vacation. That is our next step. So let's talk about goals for 2024.
All right.
So you've reflected.
Drum roll.
You've reflected and you've gone over 2023 and you have seen where you landed. And a great way to go through your reflections is to go through your camera roll. That was a lot of fun.
How did you get through the
year.
5,000, 10,000 pictures you've taken a year?
I went through a year of photos and I was like, holy
That
moly.
takes a whole year to go through them all.
We
You
did
took way too many pictures.
Okay, moving on to 2024.
There's a New Year's resolution: less pictures.
No! No, a New Year's resolution would be to print the pictures.
You don't need to print 10,000 pictures.
Okay, so where I have landed.
Sorry.
So my word of 2023 was grace, if you didn't know. I'm kind of landing on health for 2024, and I'll tell you why. I started out, so goal number 1 is all around health. And the reason I say that is because I have been horrendous at making appointments for myself. I make appointments for the kids. I've even helped Seth with his appointments. I do not make appointments for myself. Maybe nails.
I was gonna say you got your nail lady on speed dial.
My nail lady tends to see me the most out of everybody. It is how I treat myself. But I'm talking like, not every month, but like make myself a massage appointment, make myself a chiropractor appointment. I picked a new primary doctor finally after years of
Congratulations.
talking about it. And I made myself a primary care
Did
appointment.
you have that yet?
No, they don't have openings till May.
Oh, that's why I don't know about it. Okay.
But I made it.
Congratulations.
I made it probably a couple months ago.
That's impressive.
But it's kind of impressive that they can't fit me until May.
They're pretty busy.
So they're very busy. So I picked a new doctor. I made that appointment. I went to NET. I already am making so much progress on this goal because my goal around health is to begin with making all the appointments and taking care of myself. So I went to NET.
Neuro-emotional technique. Those of you who
If you
don't
don't
know.
know what it is, a chiropractor up the street from me does it. She's been doing it for years and years and years.
Am I allowed to tell them who it is?
Sure.
Dr. Barbara Coyle on Sheridan Drive is phenomenal. This isn't a physical adjustment. It's emotional.
So Seth told me in his wonderful husband advice, he said, before you start making yourself all the appointments, the eye appointment, all the appointments.
The health appointments.
I've made a lot of appointments.
You have.
So before you start making the appointments, I would like you to start with making an NET appointment. And he's been telling me that for years.
Yes.
And I finally listened to him because it's the year of getting my appointments done. And it was life changing. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but I will tell you that if you feel like there's an emotional block or that you have something holding you back, which I did, go see her. Holy moly, is she good. I am sure I will see her again. So Seth, I'm making progress on my goal.
I know. I was very proud of you for going and for the amazing experience you had, and that you have seemed different to me in that area ever since that day.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about that after this.
Okay.
But I also made an eye appointment and a doctor appointment and a nail appointment. Aren't you proud of me?
Yes, I know how hard that nail appointment was for
The
you to
nail
make.
appointment is
So
my
challenging.
favorite.
Yes,
Right, but
more props to you for the eye appointment and the doctor appointment. But I'd say Dr. Barbara Wins is the most important appointment.
right, but even Kristen saying I would just got a massage, and I'm like, I always forget to make myself a massage
You could
appointment.
make yourself a room. There's an app on your phone for that.
And there's a really good.
Adrian says, I'm in. Yes, Rebecca, taking care of yourself is crucial.
Yes.
You need to be taking care of yourself right now, Adrian.
Okay, so Adrian, I'm working on that. That has been a work in progress, and I have made significant improvements. In the last 10 years, I've come a long way, wouldn't you say?
You have.
So
and Adrian, I'm hoping this is part of your self-care routine.
Oh, Adrian, watching us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think you count as self-care.
But let's talk more about health. What
Yes.
else am I going to do? I am going to rejoin the YMCA with my family, and I'm going to go work out with my family. And if I'm not with my family, I'll go by myself. But I had an epiphany today about this that I want to share with you. Everybody has always told me that I need partners. I need partners in this journey.
Yes.
And I've always resisted. Like
I'll do it myself.
I don't want you.
Where does she get it from?
I don't want you to fall over, but I'm a loner in a lot of ways. Okay. And you probably don't know that about me. But what I realized today when Lily and I were working out in the basement is that my daughters can be my workout buddies.
They can.
I have always been told that you need people to be working out with you. And I've always resisted. And it struck me today when Lily was so excited that I was working out with her. And I was like, not only can she hold me accountable, I can get Ella involved.
Yeah.
And the three of us can get each other to work out regularly.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think, is there more health stuff that I wanted to talk about? There's one more thing that I have really been focusing on that I want to share because all of your mothers will relate. I have told you my intensity of plowing through my days and changing that. And in changing that, I am pausing in my days to feed myself a healthy breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's awesome.
I have not done that in many, many ways. So I'm focusing on that. So I think, so when you make a goal, so what I learned is you want to make SMART goals.
Yes.
Right? Have you heard this before? They're specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're realistic, and they're timely. And realistic meaning, like, don't tell me you're going to run a marathon tomorrow.
If you've never run a mile before and run 5 feet before.
Now, realistic is Seth and Lily telling me that they would both like to run 5 miles this year. That is realistic. They're working their way up. And by the end of the year, they'll hopefully be able to run 5 miles. They're not trying to run 5 miles tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, so we're being realistic and kind to ourselves. And when we're making these goals and we find ourselves maybe not doing these goals, maybe I see that I forgot lunch. I don't throw in the towel and say, well, you suck, so forget it. I say, okay, so tomorrow, remember, even if I need to put an alert on my phone, it's 12:30, stop what you're doing and make yourself lunch, right?
Right.
Okay. Goal number 2. Goal number 2. You got to read goal number 2.
I have to read goal number 2 for you. Tour a list of colleges with my son and help him apply and choose a college.
So I have emotionally strong moments and I'm not feeling emotionally strong right now as we talk about this, but I was earlier. So this is huge. This is Max's goal, but this is a family goal. And Seth and I are huge in this process. We're already booked 3 colleges that we're going to. So we're going to start touring colleges, and there's a bunch that he wants to see. I would like him to apply. I've told you this. I would like to see him apply to a minimum of 10 schools, and hopefully he will have 10 choices, and we will help him figure out finances and all that jazz and help him pick a school. So we have a huge journey in 2024. I don't know that we're going to know where he's going at the end of 2024, but we may.
We'll see.
We'll see. So I have a list of stuff we're going to do for this goal, and we're already making progress on both goal number 1 and goal number 2. So goal number 3 is to declutter and organize the basement. So the good news is we did a great job on the playroom.
Yes, the playroom is much better.
The basement, I need to get back on it. So I'm not going to say you haven't done anything this week. I'm going to say start tomorrow. So the goal.
So you don't want me to bring up a box tonight?
If you want to, you can. I can probably have some energy to go through a box. So the goal is to bring up a box every day. That might be a little unrealistic, but the goal is to bring up one box every day and to figure out donate, trash, keep.
Right.
And I don't want to keep everything.
Right. If it's been in the basement for 11 years.
Well,
Well aged.
Right, but some of the stuff is really sentimental, which is ridiculous. Yep. And some of the stuff might be for our grandchildren.
LOL. I like that goal. Start tomorrow, says Adrian.
So, Adrian, we did start this goal, and we were bringing up a box every day.
Somebody stopped me.
I don't know when we stopped, but
What do you mean we?
You haven't been bringing up boxes.
Well, last time I asked you to bring up a box, you said no.
Okay.
You said, I'm too tired.
At some point in the process.
Yes, we were doing it.
We were doing this. But as I said,
the Bella Kids sale ended and we stopped bringing stuff up. I think that's what it was. We sold a ton of stuff.
Well, we didn't just sell. Okay. I want credit.
Yeah. You get all the credit.
No. I want credit for telling you what I did.
Yes.
Not only did I sell stuff at Bella Kids, the big toys, I also gave like 5 bags to Goodwill.
Yep.
And like 3 bags to Kara.
Yep.
So that's like 8 bags and a ton of toys.
Yes.
So I want some credit.
You get all the credit. I wasn't taking anything away from you.
What is really sad in this is that there's still a ton.
Yes.
So bit by bit, we're going to chip away at it. My goal is by the end of 2024 to have shelves built in the basement.
Oh, wow. We got to do it. Okay, so we ought to be crazy. Total up all the number of boxes in the basement, divide by the number of days we got left, and that's how many you got to do.
I understand that.
I don't want to overwhelm you.
Okay. No. I totally understand why you're saying what you're saying, but you do realize that the two don't go together. You don't have to go through every single box to build shelves.
I understand that, but you understand that we need to make room to put the shelves somewhere.
Yeah, I totally do. But I'm saying we don't have to be done with the process.
No, because it's going to go on the shelves. But we have to get rid of enough stuff that there's room to bring shelves down there.
I would say that within the year, we can organize the basement.
I love it. Let's do it.
So I have other goals for the year. So I want you to start with 3. I want you to start with focusing on 3 only because I don't want you to overwhelm yourselves and I don't want to overwhelm me. But I had some that I wanted to take notes on, but I also want to work on. They're not necessarily the focus, but I want to read at least 4 books a month, which is totally realistic.
Yes, you do that yes.
And I want a mix of fun fiction. I want fun fiction and I want self-help. So I want to mix them up. And for my house goals, we'll see what Mr. Greene says.
Wait, yeah, I don't know about these.
Okay, so we talked about the basement already, but yes. I would like, depending on the prices, this is all dependent on price.
Okay.
I would like to paint the outside of the house and put up a new fence. Depending on price.
Yes, because we had looked at fences, and I would do a fence before I would do paint, even though paint is probably cheaper because we did paint it once before, and you're going to paint it the same color again because it's been a while.
No. Well, the fence is more important because it got broken when the pool got put in.
Yes.
So the fence is more important, and I agree with that. But Seth and I put 1 coat on the front of the house ourselves.
Yes.
I would like a professional. Let me finish. I would like a professional to do a 2nd coat, and I would like a professional to then take the same color and do the whole house because the back is really worn out.
Yep. I agree with that.
Okay. And Whinypaluza stuff is still growing. We just started a newsletter.
Yes.
Gonna keep working on growing that. And we talked about the vacation. So I reflected on 2023. I planned for 2024. And this was easier than I thought to do because I realized I have been thinking about all of this stuff. And I'm going to guess that when I do this next year in 2025, I will go through my camera roll and be shocked by what we've accomplished. What do you think?
I think you are absolutely right. I think you'll have the same experience where you're like, holy cow, I can't believe we crammed all that in. If you had given me the list of everything we did in 2023, I would have said that was only 1 year. It felt like a lot longer.
I agree.
You pack a lot in, baby.
Well, so I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
Question number 1, which of my goals is your favorite?
Health.
Really?
Well, yes, because the healthier you get, the more time I get to be married to you.
Aw, that was really sweet. Okay. Question number 2. Would you like to share one of your goals with us?
Sure. You covered the be able to run 5-mile goal. I will also on my list is do workout with weights twice a week and go to the dojo for my martial arts class twice a week. So work out 4 times a week and work up to running 5 miles.
Okay, so
those are my fitness goals.
I know you probably have stuff all written out.
I do.
And you probably have personal goals and professional goals.
I do.
And you probably categorize everything.
I do. It's all organized. 6 categories.
I love that you have fitness goals.
Yeah. I gotta, get hotter for you.
Well, and I love that. So I think that I think that my goal is just a few times a week of exercise.
How many is a few?
Like 3 minimum.
Okay.
But I do walk Tanner every day. So we're not going to count today because it was a snowstorm. And you're not going to count that because he sniffs too much. Is that why you're shaking your head?
It's not real cardio. I don't know how many calories it's really burning for you. And I would also suggest that you already do that. It's your baseline of activity.
Yeah, no.
And it hasn't quite gotten you to where you want to be fitness-wise. So you obviously do more than that to get to where you want to be.
Yeah, well, I'm saying for fitness and health, I do walk the dog every day. It's not as fast as you and I might like, but I will add in the gym or the basement a few times a week.
You need to do other things to get you where you want to go.
Yes, and I didn't do weights today, but I did do cardio.
Well, that's a start. That's awesome. Good job.
And yeah, and I mean, I enjoy working out. It just, Max said something that is super important because Max works out a lot. And he said, you just have to have a scheduled time. And I think that the issue that I've had this year in 2023 is that I haven't prioritized it because I will drop off the kids and then start work and I'll start working. And whether it's, Whinypaluza work or work for the house or work for grocery shopping or whatever I'm doing, I do everything else
first.
But that.
Right.
And I don't do it first in my day. And I think that if I built it in to start there, it would get done better.
Amen. You are absolutely right.
So I liked his advice to just schedule it because I have not prioritized it, but I do enjoy it. I mean, you feel so good when you're doing it and when you're done.
Yes.
Yes, you agree.
100%.
So I want to hear from you. What are you prioritizing this year? What is a goal you have this year? I love hearing what everybody's working on. And I know Lily's goal is to run 5 miles this year. I would love to hear if she has more. And I would love to hear what Max and Ella's goals are. So we should have a family goal discussion.
I love that. Just like we did the vision boards upstairs. We should update those.
So when I was
Max soccer up there. It's been a couple of years.
When I was researching goals, because I tend to research the topic as I'm doing it, the internet was talking about family vision boards, which brought me to the fact that we do have one upstairs that is really old, and we probably should do that every December. Just add another thing into December.
There you go.
Right?
We'll do it in November.
Well, so we'll update it.
There you go.
I think we do need to update that. It's pretty old and
yes.
out of date. Max is going to put colleges all over it. How did I get here?
You kept feeding him. I told you, if you feed them, they grow, and this happens.
So we're at the dinner table, and it comes up a lot. And I'm like, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I was feeling emotionally strong. And right now I'm not. So this is a note for my husband.
Okay.
When Max goes to college, I'm going to have emotionally strong moments.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have emotionally not strong moments.
It's going to be a even more exacerbated roller coaster.
So get ready for the ride.
Don't know that there's any preparation for this.
I'm just warning you.
All right. Yeah, it is on. It has been recorded. Your warning is recorded.
Well,
I can't act surprised in here.
Well, I just want you to know what to expect.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, guess who didn't look at...
Let's see who's on the podcast.
Where's my phone?
Behind you.
I can't find my phone.
Oh, it's over here.
Give me my phone.
All right, we'll see who. Hey, Adrian, who's on the podcast?
No,
on Friday?
don't bother her, Adrian.
She might know off the top of her head.
I need to know who's on the podcast. So, what I want to tell
Let's see
you
who gets there first. I have to go through everything.
Is that there were winners for the Whinypaluza January challenge, and I did order one prize to go to Yvonne's house, and I do have another prize that I'm about to order for
Bree Davis.
Oh, you're faster than
From
me.
Overwhelmed to Empowered.
Oh, from Overwhelmed to Empowered.
Oh, Adrian says, I'm here. I think Coach Claire.
Are you on the
Bree
wrong
Davis
day?
says January 19th, which is Friday.
Okay.
Right?
Whatever. We have a wonderful lady on the podcast, I promise.
There's always
you.
a wonderful. Coach Claire is the 26th.
Okay.
Next Friday.
Thank you both. So we have Bria. We have Bria this week. We have Coach Claire next week.
Yes.
And we're going to go from Overwhelmed to Empowered.
Yes.
And I love that. And Rachel Simpson was the second prize winner for the January challenge. And I picked something for her that is appropriate for her. And I'm going to send that to her. So,
yay.
Winners to the challenge, come find the Whinypaluza Mom group on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Adrian.
Adrian says all the interviews are excellent. Thank you.
So, come find the Whinypaluza Mom group on Facebook. It's free, it's supportive, and I feel like we're a village of women just lifting each other up and helping us through motherhood, marriage, daily challenges. And there's some men in the group too, including my husband.
I am in the group.
So dads, uncles, grandpas are welcome too.
And make sure to look in the link in the group for the link to the free newsletter as well.
Okay. Well, I hope that you are staying warm. If you live near me, stay warm, stay safe. I believe Adrian is in Florida. Am I right?
I think I'm not sure.
I'm not sure where she is right now.
Yes.
She's a busy lady. I can't keep track of her. But Adrian, we have a snowstorm and we have a snow day and we have another one tomorrow. So it's been interesting in Buffalo, New York. So stay warm. Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful week. You got anything else?
Thank you for watching Whinypaluza Wednesday with the Greene family.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Whinypaluza podcast. If you like what you heard, please be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. While you are there, leave a review. I love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time.
This show has been produced by Market Domination, LLC. To discover how you can have your own show completely done for you and turn it into a real published book and become the authority in your marketplace, go to www.marketdominationllc.com/podcast offer.
49 faces looked to him in triumph. Over the last 12 months, they had each taken turns and promoted his business for a week at a time, driving over $987,342 in revenue. What if you had a network of 50 centers of influence who promoted your business every week for a year? Grab your copy of the #1 Amazon best-selling book, The Ultimate Guide to Growing Your Business with a Podcast, at 33% off the Amazon price by going to ultimatepodcastbook.com. Again, that website for 33% off the Amazon price is ultimatepodcastbook.com.